has done marvelous things. Let the sea roar and all that fills it, the world and those who dwell in it. Let the rivers clap their hands, let the hills sing for joy, together before the Lord, for he comes to judge the earth. Make a joyful noise to the Lord. All the earth break forth into joyous song and sing praises. Let the sea roar and all that fills it, the world and those who dwell in it. Let the rivers clap their hands, let the hills sing for joy, together before the Lord, for he comes to judge the earth. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God, the salvation of our God. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God, the salvation of our God. Let the sea roar and all that fills it, the world and those who dwell in it. Let the rivers clap.
It's Brad
And I'm Krista.
for the Big Family Homestead. Oh my gosh, our house needs to be painted so bad.
Anybody
Look
like
at
to paint?
that.
Is there anybody out there that likes to paint?
We will barter you for painting.
I hate painting.
We actually bought the stuff, but that's a whole nother thing. Hey, it's Brad
And I'm Krista.
with the Big Family Homestead.
We said that. We've established
I
that.
had to restart.
Yeah, that's okay.
My brain doesn't. Yeah, that ship has sailed. Okay, so tonight we're actually going to be talking about preparedness. Why? Things are changing really, really rapidly, people.
Yeah.
We're going to give you the dish on what we're hearing from all around the country and parts of the globe. And we're going to talk seriously about preparedness. And we're going to not scare anybody. We're not here to scare you into buying something,
No, not doing that.
because a lot of channels do that.
No, we don't do that.
Nah,
There's no reason for that.
no. But we're going to talk about scarcity. We're going to talk about a thing called the Overton window. We're going to talk about getting what you can get while you can get it, while it's still affordable, reasonably.
Yep.
And much, much more. All right, Mom, tell a joke.
I don't have any.
You sure?
Positive.
Well, good evening, everybody. Brad
And Krista.
here from the Big Family Homestead. Welcome to...
Sunday night. It's Sunday
Explosions.
night. Yep.
Wow. That was the queen of enthusiasm there.
It's Sunday night.
Sunday
Is that
night.
better?
Yeah, actually, a lot better. Can you up it any more?
No, because if I do it too loud, then my mic will
Don't you worry about
clip.
that.
So
No?
it's Sunday night.
Good evening, everybody.
My
Hope you're
word.
having a blessed evening wherever, whenever you're watching this.
Yep.
Well, I was going to say Bible study because that's
That's
usually
your
what I
normal.
do Monday through Friday.
Right.
But it's not, although you never know. There could be a sermon in here or two, so
Get out your soapbox.
get ready. Get ready to take notes. There will be 3 points, and if you have your Bibles. Now, But we might talk about God because one of my favorite things ever. No, the favorite thing. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we are going to talk about September, folks. Dun, dun, dun.
What's that song?
Dun, dun,
No,
dun.
not that one. No, the
Green Day song.
yeah.
When September ends.
Yeah, yeah.
Wake me up when September
Yeah,
ends.
I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Let's do
All
that.
right. We are going to talk about scarcity. We're going to talk about the Overton window. We're going to talk about bread. We're going to talk about prices. And we are not going to scare you in any way.
Boo.
Well, that was a different kind of scare.
Exactly.
That was a startly scare.
That's about all the scare we're going to do. Boo.
That's it. If you think that this channel is one that's gonna just like try to scare you into buying a doodad or a who's its or a what's its, we don't do that.
No.
There's plenty of other channels that do. Trust me.
Yeah.
Just not gonna do it. What we do like to do, though, we like to analyze a situation, look at it, understand it, then through the understanding of God's word, we look at, okay, what can we do about it? And what can't we do about it? And you know what? We keep living the way that we're supposed to be living as God is asking us to do it.
Amen.
That's it.
That's it. Yep.
That's it. So we are going to look at my massive amount of notes. You ready? I have so many notes.
It's very a lot of notes.
There it was.
Mm-hmm.
You saw all my notes.
Yep.
But there are a lot of good things to talk about, and I really do hope that you guys do have a degree of preparedness. Have you guys been hearing about all this scuttlebutt of September? Some big things happening in September.
It's just ridiculous.
Donna Hoffman, it's her birthday in September.
Is her birthday.
So
Yep. So I can buy lots of stuff.
I don't know about that. Well, it's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the scuttlebutt is that there's craziness afoot in September. Have you guys heard that? If you have, say, yeah, I have. If you have not, say, no, I have not. But at least hit the thumbs up and watch this video as we get ready for the next phase, because this is phase 1.
Yep.
People, this right here, this, well, it's backwards, fuel. This is going to be increasingly more and more important.
Yep.
Prices are going up.
Yep. Well, have been going up continually for the last 3 years, but you know.
Well, they were up, then they were down, but then they've gone back up to higher than they were originally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they haven't gone down back to what it was 3 years ago.
No. I said
It's nearly double what
Yeah.
it was 2 or 3 years ago.
that's part of the thing that we're going to talk about here in a second. It's called the Overton window. And if you don't know what the Overton window is, it's being used on you right now. It's about sway. We're going to talk about it, but here's the thing. If you don't have enough to run your machines for a while, you may want to consider getting it filled up right now, because if, heaven forbid, things got weird again, like it looks like is going to happen if they did, this is going to get more expensive. A lot more expensive. And let's just say that the 15-minute city thing that is getting pushed on you, if that's the case, how many of you would be even allowed to buy this? We're going to talk. Let's talk about the Overton window. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, for those of you who don't know what all the hoop-de-hoo, the what's-it's about, the stuff and the things when it comes to September, there are a lot of people online who, some of them actually have real live information based on, government documents that are actually filed, actual occurrences of things that are happening in the world about September, that there would be some kind of big uproar.
Right.
And then there's a lot of stuff that is honestly not to be even listened to. I'm being serious.
Oh, sure. There, and that's the way it is with a lot of stuff. You know, okay, who should I be listening to and who should I ignore?
Which, truthfully, is a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
Yeah.
You know, I told you guys in a video I made like the night before last, I won't try to tell you something that I know. Wait, let me back that up. I'm not going to try to communicate something as a fact if I don't know it's fact.
Right.
If I don't know, I'll just say, now, this is what I think. This is the word on the street. I have heard this. Take it with a grain of salt.
Right.
But I don't say, you know what? My cousin's friend's best brother's niece-in-law, they told me at the water cooler that I wasn't at because I wasn't there, but they said, you know, no. And there's so much of that. There's so much of that. Actually, here's a quick story. You guys want to, story time. Come
story
on in.
time with Brad.
Come on in. Several years ago, there's a channel. I don't even know if they're still around. I'm going to name names because I'm going to name names. Dabu7. I don't know if they're still around.
No idea.
But at the time, it was probably 7 or 8 years ago. It was, I forget what the big hoopla was in the world, but he was out there making videos telling everybody that Walmarts were going to be used as collection facilities for bodies because they were having all these makeshift coffins everywhere, and they were stacking them up, and he was out there reporting this stuff as a fact, and he even had a video of him sitting in the back parking lot of this one Walmart saying, oh, the UN's coming in and they're locking down and they're going to do this and that. And I normally just would blow past that and wouldn't care at all because I'm like, another one of those guys. Okay, fine, whatever. Except for the fact that I was like, wait a minute. I know that Walmart.
We frequent that area all the time.
Because I'm at Guitar Center
And it was
next to that Walmart.
It was a closed Walmart.
I'm at that Guitar Center because at this time in my life, I was a worship leader. So I had to go get strings or picks or da-da-da-da-da. Right. So I was at Guitar Center a lot. And I was like, wait a minute. I know that place.
Yeah.
There's nothing weird going on there at all. And then I went and I actually talked to the people at Guitar Center because I didn't want to shoot my mouth off. And I said, so what's the deal with this Walmart? Because we were new to the area. He said, that place has been closed for 5 years now. What?
Yeah.
And I said, well, then what's the barbed wire? Because people online are saying that there's bad stuff happening because there's barbed wire on the roof. And he said, no, they do that here to every building so people don't run into the buildings and rip the pipes out of the walls.
And the copper, yeah.
The copper. He said, no, that's just kind of standard practice. So
this guy was shooting his mouth off and he didn't know. He was making it up.
No, he knew two things.
Jack and squat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he knew. Because I actually get this. So this is what I did, being a good guy, not trying to be... I contacted him, not publicly. And I said, hey, man, I don't know if you know this or not, but that story you keep telling everybody about these bodies and the blah, 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 that's not true. And here's why. I actually talked to the guy who's the property manager for that building. And it's not true. And you probably have wrong information. And he blocked and deleted me. And to this day, it was like, I was like, oh. So what I did the next day was I went on with a different account that I have, because I have 3 accounts. One's for business, blah, 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 blah. So I went on and said, hey, this isn't truthful. You should probably not lead people astray, because there's plenty of other things. If you want to get people all hot and bothered under the collar, there's plenty of other stuff you can do.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
And he blocked and deleted that one. And then he kept telling people that it was true.
Whatever. Dude had an agenda, clearly.
What
was he selling? He was selling something, wasn't he?
I think it's called snake oil.
Ooh.
But anyway, there's a lot of that going around. So we won't tell you something that we're not sure is fact, or we'll at least say, this is what we're told.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yep.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to ever mislead anybody.
So today, one thing that we have started to see, and this is by talking to different people around the country, this is not, I have factual data from, the NASDAQ 500 on blah, blah, blah businesses and da-da-da. This is just talking to people who buy lots of things for their businesses and business people, 4 of which that I know spend easily $50,000 a month on raw materials each for their own stuff that they make and then they sell. Okay. Wow. That's raw materials. And they all are echoing the same thing, that their supply chain people are saying, hey, this is, don't tell everybody, but, you know what, if you're thinking, long term, you may want to start ordering things now, because we're having a harder and harder time getting things.
Oh, geez.
And prices will be going up, is what they've told us. But
woohoo!
Yeah, September, November.
Yeah. Well, there was
October.
Becky is saying September 18th and 19th, WEF Summit in New York.
Yeah. Again, that is probably a scheduled thing, so I don't have a problem saying, yeah.
Right.
I look at that like Monkey Works does, the Monkey Works channel, love Monkey Works channel.
Yeah.
It's a data point. It's not, hey, here's the big picture of everything, but it's a data point. It's one thing. So what we really got to do, though, guys, is we've got to look at what we know and then try our best to look ahead. And also, this is a big one. This is the one I want to talk about. We need to look behind to see what has happened in the past, because if our government has tried to do things in the past or has done things in the past, it's likely they're going to try to do it again if they got away with it the first time.
Oh, sure.
You following me?
Yep. You're going to hit that point there.
That's the Overton window.
Yep.
All right. How many of you guys know what the Overton window is? But first of all, I am flatly saddened.
I'm so very sad. You guys, there's 237 of you watching.
77?
And only 77 likes?
Only 77?
Come on. Can you just show us some thumbs up, love, please?
It won't cost you a penny.
It doesn't cost you anything.
So how many of you guys know what the Overton window is? And there is a delay since this is live.
There is a delay, yeah.
Since this is live, what does Wyoming Homesteader say there?
Shifting the Overton window involves proponents of policies outside the window persuading the public to expand the window.
Yes.
That's an easy way to say that.
But it was not a very, I'm going to have to go with I got an idea. I'm going to make it easier. We're going to use.
Let's explain it like we're talking to 10-year-olds.
Okay.
Because some people
I need to understand.
I need visual.
I need to understand
visuals.
Okay.
Visuals.
Let's just say politicians want you guys. You're the blue pen. They want you to be happy with doing a thing that's way over here. But they know that you're kind of prudish, you guys, with your Bibles and your morals and they know you're not going to go here on your own or willingly or even quickly, even if they spend lots of money on ad campaigns and they hire people like, Tom Hanks to say, hey, this policy's great. You should really listen because we like Tom Hanks. So therefore, if Tom does, then right. Mm-hmm. But they know you're never getting here. So what they do, you're gonna have to hold this one right here. Right there you go. They know they want to get you here, but they know you're never going there without being forced or nudged. So they say, hey, people, we're going to do this. We're going to go way over here. So not this far, but they're going to go that far so that when everybody goes, we can't go that far. No, 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 no. And they snap you back to there, which is where they wanted you in the first place.
Yeah.
Yes, it's story time with Brad. Do you guys get it? They want you to a certain place, but they know you're not going there. So they'll shoot way past that, knowing that when you flip out, it'll snap back to where they wanted you in the first place.
Gee, kind of like gas prices.
Why don't you tell us about gas prices?
Let's talk about gas prices, folks. 3 years ago, what was gas prices in your area? Here, $2.
$2 a gallon.
$2, okay? What is it now? Today, what did you get gas for?
$3.79.
Oh, that's 15 cents higher than it is in Medford. Okay.
But we wouldn't know that.
Well, I was in Medford today and got gas today. So how is saving 15 cents exciting when you should be back at the $2? I don't understand that.
$1.79 difference.
Whatever. It's nearly double, hon. Okay.
Just trying to help with
nearly double.
the illustration.
I got it. But why are we so excited about the 15 cents when we should be ticked off at the $3.79 or $3.80, $3.79,
$5.17,
$4.09, $3.86, $4.16, $4.19? Why are we not mad at those prices?
Oh,
Why shouldn't we say, no, we need to be back to where we were 3 years ago?
that's called the Overton window.
Right. They have pushed it so far past that we get giddy about 15 cents savings.
Who can remember cash for clunkers? Remember that? Does anybody remember back when, well, I guess it would be the commander-in-chief's boss at the time, where he was not the boss, but his boss said, hey, I got this great plan for you. What we're going to do is we're going to give you absolutely laughable dollars in exchange for your working vehicles because they're old.
Because they're old.
And they're horrible.
And they're gas guzzlers.
And they didn't, they smashed them in car crushers.
Working usable vehicles.
I wonder if that's more or less green than buying a new vehicle. So cash for clunkers. But now you can't buy used parts because
Those
those aren't there
gone.
anymore. And a lot of used part makers
Don't make them.
don't make them anymore because there's not enough of those out on the road, which has effectively made you go buy new cars.
Right. Right.
They know they can't get you to where they want you to go unless they push real hard, and then there's a snapback. I wonder if they're trying to push for electric vehicles maybe a little too quickly.
Oh, yes. A little bit too quickly.
Do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
So gas prices. When the current administration took office, it was $2 a gallon here.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's $3.79.
Mm-hmm.
And we're supposed to be happy about it not being $5, I guess.
I guess.
I guess.
I mean, that's what diesel was last year or year and a half ago. Year ago, it was over $5 here for diesel.
I think I saw somebody saying $7. That's got to be the top one. That's got to be top.
Yeah, that's insane.
So the Overton window, guys, it's being used on you all the time, every day. It's a political thing where they will push further than you're willing to go. And then when there's outrage, they snap back to where they always wanted you to be in the first place. So $2 to start out with. They know they got to make it expensive or else you're never going to get out of that car they don't want you to be in.
Right.
So make it so expensive, and then you just snap back, and then they look like great guys. Great guys. Great guys. Wow, it's not $5 a gallon. I should be so happy. 15-minute cities.
Yeah.
Come on, 15-minute cities.
And that was what
15-minute
Noah's Ark
cities.
just said.
Hey, 15.
No, they don't want you to have vehicles
At all.
They don't want you to drive
This is the
vehicles at
Overton
all.
window.
Right.
Ladies and gents.
Yeah.
What?
No, I just
Go ahead, read some comments.
Kevin says
I need to take a moment.
Our grid won't handle electric cars. They're already having so many issues with EV vehicles now, EVs right now. We talked about this, I think, last week, where there was a gentleman in Canada, Winnipeg, and he had a Ford EV truck, okay, and he was driving to Chicago. He was only able to charge once in North Dakota. The next 2 stops that he tried to make to charge, those chargers were broken. He had to have his car towed to the Ford dealership and rent another vehicle.
Which happened to be a gas vehicle.
Which was, yes, it was a gas vehicle. Yes.
So not only did he have complete inconvenience, number one, but number two, then he had to hire a gas guzzling tow truck and then rent
his EV.
a gas
Yeah.
pumping. Yeah.
Yes. I also read that one of the Ford execs has taken a trip with one of the EV trucks. So, yeah.
I'm sure his will work fine.
It didn't work out so well.
Oh, did not?
It did not work out so well. He found that there were some difficulties. Oh, really, fool?
Oh, really, fool. The Overton window's been being used on you guys, and don't kid yourself. It's you have to recognize what it is, and then just don't push back. Or I mean, don't allow them. Don't allow them.
How is it you're echoing again?
I don't know. I'm gonna switch away from the screen and come back. Hold on. Are we there? Are we echoing?
Now you both are, she said.
Oh, man, I have no idea. I have a feeling I think I do know what it is. People, hold on. I am sorry to do this to you, but I have a feeling, I have a sneaking suspicion that when YouTube puts a commercial in, which...
Was there just an ad?
There was an ad. I saw it. I think it delays. No echo now? Oh, good.
I moved this one away.
But that didn't have, that would have been, try it.
All right, how about now?
Okay, it's good. I thought we were going to have to shut it off. Anybody? Is it still working? We're good? Good talk.
Okay, well, let's see. Is that
All right, good.
seems like it's working now.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So here's the thing, guys. It's being used on you all the time.
Yeah.
Still echoing on Brad.
Okay, I'm going to push my mic away.
Okay, let's just do that. We'll share. We'll have to get cozy.
Up close and personal.
Okay, I can kind of turn this up a little bit. Let me turn Christa's mic off. I'll turn this up some.
All right, how's that?
Is that better?
No echo. Echo on Brad.
I'm gonna hide behind these things. Okay, let's see.
Hold
You're
on.
fine here. Says
They're now getting ready to hear without the other mic.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make do, folks.
Brad's echoing.
How about now? It doesn't sound
No,
echoey
it's
here.
not echoing now. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Let's get moving.
I'll have to just keep going.
Yep.
I'll have to talk louder, but that shouldn't be pretty hard for me.
No, it's not.
So, the Overton window is being used on you, and that's phase 1 of the 3 things we need to talk about tonight. Please watch phase 2. Ready for phase 2? On your mic, say go.
Lots of people like to eat this, But lots of people don't know how to make this. And this is the cheap stuff at $1.39. Bought yesterday.
That was how much not too long ago?
Used to be 89 cents, 99 cents. That's a big jump. $1.39 from 89 cents. See, I think I've even seen it 79 cents a long time ago.
But now if scarcity happens, that that's not
find
$1.39.
You won't find this. So y'all need to learn how to make this without having to go to the store. And
it's better for you anyway.
It's better for you because there's not a lot of nastiness in there. And it costs a lot cheaper. I can make 2 loaves about equal this size. They're going to be heavier than this. But it will be about 30-40 cents
and
for 2 loaves.
And if you buy the wheat berries and grind the flour yourself, then those wheat berries last a long.
They last a long time. Lots and lots of years.
Now, maybe we should talk about what it takes to make bread, because I think that would be a very, very important skill.
Need a few simple ingredients.
Maybe we'll talk about that.
Yep.
Right now, people.
Yeah.
Start typing. Alrighty, folks. How many of you can actually make some food that you're going to real live eat?
Yeah. Who can make your own food? Yeah, that's a little high.
It's okay. No, it needs to be close to you.
It's okay. I can talk loud. I can't talk loud.
It's okay.
Don't cover your face. No, don't do it. There, that's better. That's better. Not for me, but stop it.
Leave it alone. No one will hear you.
Nobody will hear you.
Stop it.
Oh boy.
So real life food. Who can bake bread? Honestly, guys.
Yeah.
Yeshua follower, can you bake bread? I know you got the ingredients there. That's very nice.
I've been baking fresh ground bread for 25 years. Awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Let me tell you what, folks. There's coming a time when it might not be so easy to go to the store and just buy.
Yeah.
In the words of the Backstreet Boys. Buy. It's them, right?
I don't know, but
it's In Sync or one of them.
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Baby, bye.
Oh, good Lord.
No?
I have no idea.
So, honestly and truthfully, guys, you're going to have to, okay, I'm going to check one thing. You talk.
Hold on. Yeah, he's going to check something really quick. Yeah. Goodness gracious. He's messing with all kinds of stuff. Okay, so I know there's lots of you who make your own bread. And I know a lot of you who don't eat carbs or eat gluten. I get that. I totally get that. Yeah. There are ways that you can have alternative bread. Actually, we did a video a few months back. It was a Brazilian cheese bread that was absolutely delightful, and it was gluten-free. It was tapioca flour, cheese, egg, and I think that's pretty much it. But it was really, really good. So,
okay, we got it. There's been a lot of tech stuff. So
there has been a lot of tech stuff, and honestly, it didn't do anything until an ad popped up.
Don't know what happened.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
and yeah, whatever with that. I didn't even know you could.
No,
whatever.
No, it's and we've actually unchecked the spot where they're not allowed to put ads in during a live stream, but they continue to do so. So
here's the encouragement before we actually get to step 3, because honestly, I really want to talk about community building.
Yes.
Really, I really do.
Yeah.
But we got to get through all the stuff before we can get there. So first things first, how many of you guys honestly and truthfully could feed yourselves for 3 months without going to a store? Yeah. But truthfully, how many do you think you could? Phoebe is reading swear words now.
No, lip reading, so no swear words. LOL.
LOL.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, guys. I don't don't think that the United States is going to look the same in the next 2 years that it has the last 50.
No, definitely not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that with, all of the stuff that's going on, I don't see how it's possible. I mean, here's a fun one. Can anybody who's got a good a calculator and a Google machine? How many billions of dollars have we sent to Ukraine? Does anybody know? Could you just, and this is not an anti-Ukraine thing.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No.
This is a government spending problem thing. This does not have anything to do with pro-Russia, anti-Russia, pro-Ukraine, anti-Ukraine. Not at all. How many billions have we sent there? Yet all the federal government has offered to send these people who've been having their lives devastated
in
Hawaii is $700 each. Can anybody help me out on that?
Are you kidding me?
Am I wrong to be irritated with that?
No.
How many billions? Show them what they've won.
It's hush money.
What's hush money?
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to?
You're hush money.
Hush money.
Hush money.
Oh, I thought you said
not hush
puppies.
puppy.
I
hush money.
I love that.
I don't. Oh wow. I like that comment, Sue.
90 billion.
Heather, I agree. 75. Wow, I thought it was more than that. Oh,
Brad, I just don't understand. Yeah, let me see. That's 3. If there's 1, is that 5?
No.
I guess they take us to be that.
Yeah, they think the American people are just dumb as posts and that they don't pay attention. I'm sorry. No, we're paying attention.
Hey, who was quick on the draw there? Was that Valentine Bride? Who was the first one that got the right number? Because I saw 30 billion, then I saw 90 billion.
Anne from Massachusetts said 75.
Can you please do me a quick favor? Somebody, okay, let's just call it, just for the sake of fairness, let's say that there are, and I'm rounding because we know there's a lot more people than they're reporting, but let's say that there's 350 million Americans. And they've given away $80 billion. How many dollars would each American get if they just gave it to you guys? What would that be? So 90 billion divided by 350 million. How much would that be in your pocket? And by the way, I'm just really glad that the sovereignty of the Ukrainian borders is what's really important, that we're protecting a sovereign nation's borders, because I don't think I could live with the idea of a nation not having sovereign borders where people just come and go willy-nilly. That would be wrong, and we have spent every one of those pennies properly, making sure their border is safe and secure.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Sure.
See what I'm saying, guys? And again, I promise you this is not against Ukraine or Russia or for or pro.
No,
none of it.
Not at all.
This is ridiculous. It's all politics.
Mm-hmm.
It's all spending. And it's, guess whose money? Yours.
Mm-hmm. And your children. And your grandchildren.
Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$228.
$228, Tanya, that seems low.
That does seem low.
I'll bet you there's probably like $22,000. It's dripping. I was telling truth the whole time. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
I don't think it's $288 because we could figure that out real fast. Oh no, Delaney B's got it.
Okay.
Well, I want you to know.
It's still too much, folks. Seriously.
Yeah. Which brings us to the third video, and then we're going to actually get to solutions. We're actually going to get to solutions because you know what? The problem is too big for any one of us.
Right.
So here we go.
You guys know what this is? Oops. Do you know what this is? Right there.
I do.
I know you do. And I know Caleb does. This is freeze-dried pineapple. But it's not just freeze-dried pineapple.
No. It's actually a lot more than freeze-dried pineapple. That pineapple smells good.
It smells ridiculous.
But it's a lot more than freeze-dried pineapple. It's actually a store of value. Why is it a store of value, you may ask? You may say to yourself, why is it a store of value? And I'll tell you. It's a store of value because if something is shelf stable and things become scarce and inflation happens and or the dollar has a real bad problem, well, guess what? This pineapple, that pineapple,
this pineapple.
let's call this pineapple $1. If it's $1 today, I can guarantee you it was 50 cents a year ago. And if it's $1 today, what would it be like in a year from now if scarcity is worse and the dollar does poorly?
This will be $5 in pineapple.
If you can
Or
even find it.
$10 in pineapple. Or, yeah, if you can even find it.
So we need to talk about what you got that's actually going to be good for long-term storable money. And I'm not talking about greenbacks. No. No buckaroos.
Or the coins.
No. Those are nice and all. Okay, so stores of value. Stores of value. Stop touching the pineapple. Jenna, it's not your pineapple, so knock it off.
It's our pineapple. We're eating it.
Hey, we're not sharing it with you. Hey, no. Naughty.
And our hands are clean.
Besides, there's a long story behind it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
right. Yes, we washed our hands, Debbie. Come on now.
You guys with you're
Gosh.
missing the point.
You know what? Germs are actually good for you.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to lick poop either.
No, of course not. But there have been studies that have shown that kids who grow up on farms are much healthier and they have less instances of asthma and less sickness than those who are living in cities and suburbs. So I'm just saying, okay, we have a friend, okay, Jeff. He grew up on a farm.
Oh, yeah.
He used to drink out of the stock tank that the cows used to drink out
you
of.
gotta tell them why. Because if you're way out in the fields...
you're way out in the field. You're not coming in to get a drink of water, so you're going to drink out of the stock tank. He never gets sick.
He never does.
And he's in his 40s?
Yeah.
I don't know how old. I think he's in his late 30s. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
So, okay, here's the thing, guys. Let me ask you something.
Nice, Terry.
You'd rather have the
No.
pineapple?
No, I would eat that pineapple even if bread licked it.
Terry's a friend of ours. Who
I don't
we're very
think
grateful.
I think that's a different Terry.
Oh, different Terry.
Different Terry. No, I did see Donna Terry. So hi, Donna. Nice to see you again.
Yeah. Here's the thing, guys. Simple stuff. If you have an item, device, or thingamajig, or food, or blah 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 that costs you $1 today, but 2 years from now is going to cost you $2, but you still have the thingamajig and everybody wants it, they still use it.
Yeah.
Then you could either sell that thingamajig for a profit, or you saved yourself 100%.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Simple stuff. So my question to you guys is, have you considered stocking up on things that you know are going to go up in cost?
Yeah, definitely. I would be buying stuff now because honestly, okay, you guys saw the loaf of bread. I was not joking. It was $1.39 because I just happened to look at it when we bought it. And I couldn't believe that it was $1.39 because it used to be 89, 99 cents, 79 cents. I remember him at 49 cents.
Yep.
I mean, this garbage white bread, right? And where it's best for feeding chickens. And no, I'm just teasing. We don't feed bread to the chickens, but it's just insane that it has gone up that much for a garbage loaf of bread.
So, three things. Okay, guys. First thing, if you have a few bucks, you may want to just stock up.
Yeah.
We started out this whole video with what the heck is going on with September. And you know what? If I can't tell you, I know a thing is going to happen. Yeah. I'm not going to try to scare you into doing a dang thing at all. Matter of fact, I would tell you, tread lightly, be cautious. Don't listen to the people that are out freaking out going, oh my gosh, something's going to happen. And da-da-da. Well, if they don't know, then what are they doing other than scaring people?
Is there anything you can do about it? I mean, seriously, is there anything that you can do about it? Are you going to be able to change anything that happens in September? Or tomorrow? Right.
Wyoming Homesteader says chickens are a great investment,
yes,
which is a video. You beat me to it, Wyoming Homesteader.
Coming out tomorrow.
Filmed a video today that we're going to talk about exactly that. It's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So my point, guys, it was actually kind of funny. The other day we were in our local Walmart picking up toilet paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some people from church were there. It was like 3 people
that
from
was
church
so
were right
funny.
there. And it was just a funny thing because I walked in and I'm like, I know you, know you, know you. And I walk up and I'm like, aha, I see the social gathering at the most important aisle in Walmart. And then I said, either that or else you guys are full of, oh, hey. And then and they laughed.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that was really funny.
So here's the thing, guys. If you have some money and you think, I'm not going to go the wrong way on this purchase, like if things are going up, it might even be smart just to buy it if you know a thing is going to be, the dollar's inflated and you know what? Okay, well, I'll save 50 cents on not having to buy that thing next 6 months.
Oh, if you can even find it. You guys remember what happened to TP 3 years ago?
Which is hilarious.
But
yeah.
You guys know what happened. There was none to be found. Baby wipes, gone.
And why?
Paper towels, gone.
And in retrospect, think about it. Think about what they told us on TV. And then, oops, that wasn't true. And then they told us again. And oops, that wasn't true.
Yeah.
And if you do this, then we will, what do they follow? Or the science. Trust the science. Follow the science. And then, do this, and then everything's fine. Oh, that wasn't true. Are we supposed to believe him this time now?
I didn't believe him before.
Fool me once.
Oh.
Right? What happened?
Donna's husband passed away. I'm so sorry.
Oh. Sorry. Fool me once, guys.
Yeah. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Right?
Something like that.
Isn't that how that goes?
Or
that's not okay.
A fool.
Yeah, no. Don't be fooled. Don't be a fool and don't be fooled. Look at what's really going on. Read between the lines.
Delaney B., who is a moderator of this channel and is a stellar, outstanding young lady.
Teenager.
Yeah. If nothing's going... Oh. Actually, the funny thing is...
That's really funny.
Well, actually, Heather said it first.
Oh, did she? Oh, I didn't see that.
Here's the thing, guys. How many of you guys are old enough to remember a book called, I know, first of all, crazy, a book. How many of you are old enough to remember what a book is?
What's a book?
I don't know. But a book called 88 Reasons and 88. Remember that book? Did you guys have that book? Anybody? 88 Reasons and 88? I know Heather had at least 7 or 8 copies at home. Most of them were hers, but 1 or 2 were her husband's.
I never read the book. I never read it. So,
does anybody remember that book? You know what was crazy about that book?
I remember books.
Debbie. Yeah. Do you guys remember what happened in 1988? What happened? The world did not.
The world did not end. Jesus did not come back, and all the stuff he said didn't happen.
It did not. And here you go. You ready for this, folks?
I have 5 on my nightstand.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
So 88 Reasons and 88, the guy got so rich selling that book.
Yeah, he did.
He told everybody, this is the date. He's coming back. And then he wasn't right. And you know what happened? He wrote a sequel.
Was it 89 Raisins?
I don't know.
I don't know what it was.
But you
it's
know what happened?
ridiculous. The people still kept falling for this.
And they bought it again.
Yeah. It's like, are you guys completely clueless? Have you not read the scriptures? No one knows the time or day.
Okay, stay in focus.
Sorry.
Here's the point. He sold the book, got rich off of bologna sausage, for those of you guys who may know the code I'm speaking in.
Right.
Bologna sausage. And then, guess what happened? Nothing, because he was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then he wrote another book, and what happened?
Nothing.
But people bought that book anyway.
Right.
And they're doing it again and again and again, just like my story about Dabu 7 earlier today. Please stop listening to these people that are just selling you snake oil.
Right.
Please stop.
Guys,
They're selling you 89 reasons and 89 and then 90 reasons and 90, and we keep buying the book.
Yeah.
Stop going to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Don't buy the DVD.
Buying the t-shirts.
Don't buy the t-shirt or the mug or the ball cap. Just don't.
Because then you know what we do? We go, that was baloney, and then we give it all to Goodwill, and then we go to Goodwill and buy it at a thrift store for more than we bought it originally. Do you guys see? If there's nothing that you're going to be able to do about it, if there's nothing that you what are you going to do? Wring your hand and
shake your fist at God?
Or yeah.
Or at the TV?
Or at the current administration and say, you're not doing the things I want. Well,
right.
tell it to Herod and Jesus' family and all those people when Herod was doing horrible things. Because you know what? Jesus' family and all those people that lost their babies probably felt the same way. And you know what happened? They didn't really have much choice. So here's the thing. This is what we really want to talk about. Okay. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
We can see all the stupidity. We can see that it's all out there. So what are you going to do about it when there are real, live, actual things that do happen in our world, and there really are reasons that you should be having some kind of emergency preparedness, even if it's just the loss of a job?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, here, winter happens.
So the question is, what are you going to do after this broadcast is done? Are you just going to wait around and you know, geez, I hope nothing's wrong? Are you going to go find Dabu 7 and figure out what he's selling you today? Or other channels that they're just selling you a doodad, Canadian Prepper.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be scared about this, but here's the exact thing you need to buy right
so
now.
That
so you don't get scared about this.
Right.
But don't buy it because I said so. But here, buy it. That's basically a Canadian Prepper.
I get it.
I stopped
get it.
watching years ago.
I never watched, so.
Here's the thing. You won't go wrong here. Trust God. But then still use your brain.
Oh, sure. Right.
It's really not that hard. Trust that God is still God. You're not God. No. And he gave you a head on your shoulders and a brain inside it that, do I want to eat food tomorrow? Yes or no? Brain, what do you think?
Yes or no?
What do you think, brain? Yes. Okay. Question 1 answered. Question 2. Do I have enough food to eat tomorrow in my home? Check yes or no. Do you guys see? None of this is honestly that hard to figure out. Could you live for 3 months or 6 months if you couldn't go to the store? Could you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Check yes or no, brain.
Yeah.
I feel like when I do that, I'm kind of channeling Homer Simpson. Where, you know, when he just starts talking in his head and it's always something dumb.
It's Homer, of course.
I haven't watched Simpsons in
Ages.
Point is this, guys, please start building community, start talking to your neighbors, find out, do I have enough stuff on the shelves to make it 6 months without having to go to the store? Or could I do without?
Right.
I promise you, folks, there's 400 people here watching.
Wow.
And I got to tell you, please listen to this, not for our sake, but because we all need each other. And whatever is coming down the pike, or not.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better if you had good community around you and food in your pantry and knowing that you could heat your home or wherever you live? Yeah. So, ladies and gents, here's the very most important thing. And I do mean the very most important thing before we say goodnight. It's your relationship with God. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
All the doodads and stuff and things that you put away and skills you learn to be more prepared, that's all great.
Yeah. That's important. Knowledge is very important.
But what happens when I'm worm food, or you're pushing up daisies, or you know all the names for it? Are you really going to think, doggone it, if I had gotten 5 more pounds of beans? Or are you going to be thinking, maybe I should have been better with my family and with my God?
Yeah. Yeah, that. Definitely.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Not saying it's not important to prepare, because I am saying it's important to prepare, but I think you might want to be preparing for something else.
Sure.
That happens after the breathing stops permanently.
Right. And we can't just we need to think of our kids as well. And what are they going to do when we're worm food?
Yeah.
So
actually, you know what? Yeah. Yeah.
That's the biggest concern for us is our kids. Because we have 4 here that live at home. We've got 3 that are off married, but 4 live here. What are they going to do when we're worm food? So we have to get them right with Jesus. Not we. They have to be right with Jesus. I shouldn't have said it that way. We want them to know him
as Lord and Savior. Yeah.
And they do, but they need to continue to build on that faith.
There it is, guys.
Because that's the only thing that matters.
There it is. So. That's the reason why we're doing this stuff. And I hope that you guys find value in it.
Yeah.
And not just for the comedic genius.
Yes.
That is Christa.
Oh, right. No.
She is amazing.
No, I'm not.
When it comes to the punchlines and the one-liners.
No, I'm not. Pretty bad at it, actually.
I've got the greatest dad joke in the world.
Oh, do you?
It might be hard to do this with you guys, though, but I'm going to try it anyway. It's a knock-knock joke, so that's the hard part. You're going to have to get ready to type. You ready? This is the best dad joke in the world. You ready? Knock, knock. Now you guys got to type. So I'll try it again. Knock, knock. Now you go.
Who's there?
I'm in a pile-up.
Oh, dear Lord. I'm in a pile of poo.
That's gross.
So immature.
Best dad joke ever.
They just now heard.
Best dad joke ever.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. All right, you guys.
That was like a minute
I know.
almost.
Yeah, we just now saw it. Okay, so this is kind of becoming a thing. Before we head out, take 2 seconds and type in your favorite channels that you're watching.
Mm-hmm.
If it's your own channel, it's Shameless Plug City, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Type in your own channel. Say, hey, I make videos on blah.
Right.
Because we're not that channel that says, it's you watch our channel or nobody else's. We're the only ones that have good, smart, intelligent content. No, you can't watch another channel. Yeah, I know. So start sharing your comments. I'm going to play a tune here. And we're going to say
I
goodnight.
can't wait to see.
Type your channel names. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Why don't you say goodnight, Mom?
Good night, everybody.
Thank you guys for hanging out. It's going to get...
Have a blessed night, folks.
Yeah, we'll keep it classy, San Diego.
Yes.
All right, buddy.
Oh, sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done marvelous things. Let the sea roar and all that fills it, the world and those who dwell in it. Let the rivers clap their hands, let the hills sing for joy, together before the Lord, for he comes to judge the earth. Make a joyful noise to the Lord. All the earth break forth into joyous song and sing praises. Let the sea roar and all that fills it, the world and those who dwell in it. Let the rivers clap their hands, let the hills sing for joy, together before the Lord, for he comes to judge the earth. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God, the salvation of our God. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God, the salvation of our God. Let the sea roar and all that fills it, the world and those who dwell in it. Let the rivers clap their hands, let the hills sing for joy, together before the Lord, for he comes to judge the earth. Let the sea roar and all that fills it, the world and those who dwell in it. comes to judge the earth.